Hi everyone, Meteorologist Emery here in the Fox 19 First Alert Streaming Center. We are live for our 19 at noon Friday edition, finally Friday. Doesn't feel so good though if you step outside, a little bit chilly out there, but we are looking at drier air moving in for the weekend. More on that here coming up in just a moment, but I want to remind you, we are live wherever you stream. We're live on the First Alert 24/7 weather streaming channel. We're live on Fox19.com, the Fox 19 News and First Alert weather app. We're live on YouTube, and of course we're live on Facebook, both the Fox 19 Facebook page as well as my Facebook page at Ethan Emery WX, where if you have any questions or comments, you can please feel free to chat there, of course respectfully, and we will have that conversation and try to answer those questions for you, all coming up here in just a few minutes. But good afternoon officially, Meteorologist Ethan Emery here, and we are looking at, fortunately, some quieter weather as we head on into this weekend, the weekend before Thanksgiving. I've had a lot of questions asking about Thanksgiving, and we do have that now in our 7-day forecast. Hint, looks a little wet. But again, we'll talk about that here coming up in a few minutes. But right now, we are noticing maybe a few sprinkles, maybe a snowflake or two, flurries coming down, mixing in with those light showers. And we'll show you what we call composite radar, which kind of meshes all the different radars together. And you can see, well, just that, a little bit of a rain-snow mix over to our east, more of rain activity to our west. So if you're in southeast Indiana right now, you might see a few flakes. I don't disregard that, but excuse me, we do have, I don't want to say warmer air, but slightly warmer air is moving on the backside of this system, and that's going to allow for this precipitation to turn eventually into all rain. But I will say that areas to our east probably still dealing with more snow than rain. So if you're out towards Brown, Adams, Highland, Clinton, Claremont, and Warren counties, you're probably going to see a few more snowflakes there than the folks say in Franklin, Fayette, Union, the Decatur, Ripley, Dearborn counties. They're in southeast Indiana. But this is part of that system. Again, this area of low pressure brought us those snow showers yesterday. It did leave some accumulations out there. I'm going to try to compile that list and have that as a graphic ready for Catherine and Steve for this afternoon. I don't see a graphic lined up from earlier this morning, but I do know there were some accumulations up to 2 inches in some spots locally. A lot of locations, though, were anywhere from a half an inch to over an inch of snowfall total. That includes what melted. And I want to say CVG was 1.5 inches of a total snowfall accumulation. Again, including what melts. If you hear the term total snowfall, that total means what was there and what has melted. So we did see that yesterday, both in the morning and of course in the afternoon when I was in the Toyota Storm Tracker. But we are going to be working on that forecast, this First Alert forecast here this afternoon. Got to get some stuff squared away. I had to come a little bit later just because we'll be live this evening in the Florence Yalls Stadium and going to be talking about Deck the Yalls. It's going to be festive, and of course Mother Nature has been quite festive with us the last couple of days, making us feel more like winter than fall. But of course in November this is not to be unexpected this time of year in the tri-state. Live look here on our Fox 19 tower camera. You can see we got cloudy skies out there. It's dry here downtown, at least for right now. And temperatures currently, as of 12 o'clock, are just at 39 degrees. Looking at our Newport on the Levee camera, you can see again overcast conditions, and there are no raindrops on the camera lens, at least for the time being. But then we'll take another look here quickly, if I can find it, our Turfway Park camera. The Turfway Park camera, of course, located in Turfway, down technically Florence, but it's really close to Hebron as well. The airport, in fact, is right behind the tree line you'll see here, coming up in just a second. And this should work. Well, I guess it's a whole different camera that was changed and I wasn't aware of. Well, right now it's 42. I believe 42 might be, I'm not sure what's pulling that number from. That's actually interesting. I'll take a look at that graphic and see what's happening there. But anyway, it's 39. That's the actual temperature here in CVG. Don't know where 42 comes from, but that's not the case. 39 degrees right now here in Cincinnati. You can see that cold air from this system is all the way through the eastern half of the Appalachian Mountain Range from northern Georgia all the way up to New York and Vermont. But remember, I told you, over to the west, we've got warmer air moving in. Do note, we got these teal colors indicating low 40s. So this is swinging in our direction. So we will see the 40s begin to pop up this afternoon. But right now, again, it's still at 39 degrees. We'll look locally here on the Fox 19 Now viewing area. And, okay, so 42 must be coming from the Lunken Airport on that graphic there. But 42 is also up in Hamilton this hour, 39 in Lebanon and in Middletown, 37, again, a bit colder to our east where there are more snowflakes than raindrops for both Wilmington and Batavia. It's still 37 right now in Batesville, which is why I think even though it shows rain, there probably is still a little bit of a rain-snow mix mixed in with that, but probably more raindrops than snowflakes. And then the upper 30s again at CVG, also up in Middletown. And 36, the colder spot right now, down in Falmouth. And let's look at the winds. So the winds are still a little breezy this afternoon, as we are looking at sustained winds anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts getting as high as 20, maybe close to 25 miles per hour here this midday. And that is going to make things feel colder. You factor in those winds, you get a wind chill, and that wind chill, or feels like temperature, is in the 30s, even the 20s over towards Wilmington and also down in Falmouth right now. The wind chill is 29 degrees. So definitely a chilly afternoon in store for us here across the Fox 19 Now viewing area. And looking ahead to our forecast graphic here, which is going to show us, again, overcast conditions for the bulk of the day. And we will see that high right around 43 degrees. Again, a rain-snow mix will be with us before drier air does filter in going into this evening into tonight. But we've got that going for us for today. And if you are traveling across the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley region, there are some of those temperatures. Notice that it's going to be cool and cloudy for most in the region. Got a high of 48 degrees over towards Cleveland, 44 in Pittsburgh, as well as in Columbus and in Indianapolis. 40 down in Charleston, West Virginia, which you'll be seeing a little bit more snow shower activity there compared to most other places. 43 in Lexington. Going to see some of that rain-snow mix turning into rain. Nashville looks dry at 51 with mostly cloudy conditions, and 48 over in St. Louis. Chicago at 46 this afternoon. So take a look at our forecast model here, which again is going to show us some of that rain-snow mix that's going to be on and off through the afternoon. We go into this evening, drier air works in. And as you can see, going into Saturday morning, things still look dry. Looking at a lot of cloud cover, though, to start the weekend off. And temperatures look to be kind of limited because of those clouds. So highs will generally be in the mid-40s for your Saturday. We head into Sunday, though. We will see maybe a little breaks in the clouds. Warmer air does filter through, and it does look dry. But this warm air is a precursor to rain that will move in early next week. And let's see if they, dang it, okay, sorry. I was wanting this to start on Sunday night because I was wanting to show the rain coming in Monday. Well, this was edited. So we'll move along here to what's Tuesday. Tuesday looks dry now. Same goes for Wednesday. We head into Thanksgiving, though. Thanksgiving, we are looking at rain moving in beginning Wednesday night going into Thursday. So this is one particular model showing us Wednesday night into Thursday. Rain moves in. It looks wet. Now, keep in mind, there are some colder conditions just to our north, which does show perhaps a rain-snow mix towards Cleveland, towards Lima, towards Toledo, Fort Wayne, over towards, well, what would that be? Terre Haute? Well, I guess a little north of Terre Haute. But still, there is that potential that we could see some areas in the region have a rain-snow mix. Right now, for us, it just looks like rain, but it's something we'll obviously need to monitor as we get closer. This is a week out, so where that temperature is and where the moisture is, that can easily change at this time. But for those of you asking about Thanksgiving, it does look wet. And again, I wanted to show you the rain that moves in on Monday, but unfortunately that graphic was fixed to where it doesn't show Monday. Monday does look wet though. It looks like it's some scattered showers here into the tri-state. So here is the 7-day forecast. You can see here we have a high of, again, 43 today, 47 for your Saturday, 53 for Sunday, scattered showers and looking pretty warm for your Monday. Tuesday, partly cloudy, high of 47. In fact, I would say that Tuesday might have a bit more cloud cover than not. And then Wednesday looks dry for the first half of the day, but then rain moves in for the second half of the day. And then Thanksgiving, we've got scattered showers in the tri-state with highs generally in the mid-40s and lows in the mid to upper 30s at this time. So that is what we're monitoring here right now of the 7-day forecast. Again, looks more wet than dry, but the positive news is if you have plans over the weekend, it does look dry for that. And then for early next week, Monday looks wet, but you got a chance Tuesday, and then for the first half of Wednesday. But we head into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, rain begins to move in. And then Thanksgiving, I would have that umbrella ready, have the jacket ready if you are, of course, getting the food loaded into your car, getting out of your car, and heading over to your family or friends, whatever it may be, your loved ones, to celebrate Turkey Day. But we are looking at temperatures close to average for this time of the year by that point. Highs are generally in the mid-40s around Thanksgiving. Sarah says, "Hi, Ethan. Hope you're having a good day." Thank you. Sorry, I'm getting my nose is getting a little stuffy here all of a sudden. But Sarah, thank you. Hope you're having a good day as well. No comments on my Facebook page. All of a sudden, my allergies are starting to affect me. That's great. But anyway, what we're going to be monitoring, though, is temperatures getting closer to normal. Obviously, it's chilly yesterday. It's chilly kind of today. We're looking pretty warm for Sunday and Monday, but then after that, temperatures will get closer to normal. I do want to show you this, though. This is what we call looking at heights in the atmosphere. So the lower the heights, the more dense, more cooler the air is. The higher the heights, the warmer the air is. And right now, of course, we do have lower heights over the region, indicating that where that low pressure system is, that cooler air. I want to show you this because we are looking at a pattern that's going to favor some of those lower heights, some of those cooler conditions here into the tri-state. So we'll take this full screen, or we'll play this in full. So we go ahead and go into the weekend. This is what we call a ridge. It's a ridge of higher heights. These higher heights are trying to push up into the Mississippi River Valley, into the Ohio Valley. But this time of the year, you have less heating of the day, so that cooler air is a little bit more stronger than the warmer air is, at least in this particular instance. And so what we'll do is we'll play this out. You can see it's trying. It's really pushing to get into the Ohio Valley. But eventually, that cooler air begins to dig a little bit Monday night into Tuesday. That's why we have a drop-off in temperatures between Monday in the upper 50s and Tuesday in the low to mid-40s. So then we go into Wednesday and Thursday. We kind of are stuck in, again, temperatures near normal. Nothing much is happening. We head into Thanksgiving, though. We're beginning to see those heights drop. Cooler air moving in, moisture moving in. It's an indicator of seeing the potential for moisture. And then you can see here, lower heights, they're moving into the Ohio Valley. So we are looking at kind of an unsettled weather pattern for that weekend of Thanksgiving. So cooler conditions and perhaps some moisture associated with that. We play this out. You can see here for Saturday, we've got kind of a similar setup as today. We've got, this is Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Just want to make that clear. It's November 30th on this graphic here. And as you can see, we've got lower heights, cooler air right over not just us, but also for much of the New England region and mid-Atlantic. But we go into December 1st. Things are still a little cool. And this is going all the way to December 2nd. You can see here, we've got this big area of lower heights. So cooler air and the potential for more precipitation. Now, that being said, it does bear watching two things. One, this ridge here, so this is really warmer air, drier air, and then you have up here a lot colder air. We're going to need to see how this plays out going into the middle of the month of December, because with the La Nina pattern, usually this wouldn't be as strong as it is right now. It would typically allow this to win out and kind of slide down to us. But we're going to need to monitor how this behaves if you're curious through the first week of December. But this is as far out as this particular model goes. But I just wanted to point out to you that we're kind of stuck in a pattern that's going to favor a lot of cloud cover, a lot of temperatures near normal, so 40s, and it's going to favor precipitation chances, which of course we've got going on right now. We've got going on Monday, Wednesday afternoon, and Thanksgiving, even into Black Friday. We've got some moisture lingering around the area. So that'll be something that we're going to continuously monitor and be tracking for you here in the First Alert Weather Center and Streaming Center, where we are right now. So here is the 7-day forecast. We'll take this up full screen for you one more time. So again, we've got a high of 43 this afternoon, so not much change as to what we're experiencing right now. And then we've got a low tonight of only 39 degrees, cloudy skies. Saturday looking mostly cloudy, a high of only 47. Sunday 53 after a cooler morning low of 34. We go into Monday, warming up. Sunday night into Monday, a chance of rain begins to move in, 45 for the high. And then we head into our Monday, 58, the warmest day, undoubtedly, for the foreseeable future, with scattered showers. Monday night into Tuesday, we got a lot of cloud cover still holding on, so it's going to keep lows in the low 40s. But Tuesday, not much change. In fact, I'm going to argue that we see more clouds on Tuesday than sun, with a high of 47. And then chilly for Wednesday morning at 32. Wednesday morning is dry, but Wednesday afternoon, we do experience some rain moving in. And then for Thanksgiving, some scattered showers, morning low of 33 and a high of 46 degrees. So this will be kind of the current 7-day forecast. I will be making some updates to this. I just haven't had the chance to do that because I had to come in later for my story this afternoon. But I will have those updates for you. We'll push it out on the Fox 19 First Alert Weather app. It will be on fox19.com/weather. And, of course, meteorologist Catherine Bodak and Chief Meteorologist Steve Horstmeyer will maybe make changes to it if they see something different, but we'll give you, regardless, an updated First Alert forecast beginning at 3 o'clock on Fox 19. You'll see me this afternoon and this evening at 5:30, 6, and 6:30 in Florence. Hopefully, you get to join us. You'll see me live out there talking about the festive lights as we're entering the holiday season. Looking forward to that. And I'll be bundled up. It's going to be chilly. I won't be wearing just this. Although I did not wear my jacket coming into work. My mom's probably watching and probably tisk, but it's only a short walk between my car and my apartment and in my car to coming inside the building. But I will wear a jacket. I promise, Mom. That being said, we got to get off of here. That way we get ready for Now in the Natty. Gives me time to get the forecast tweaked and updated, and of course get some stuff prepped for my what we call live shots here later today. So that being said, thank you all so much for joining us. And before we go, I do want to check a couple of comments. I forgot to check those out. Here we go. Kathy says hello from Belfast. Hey, good afternoon to you, Kathy. My grandpa was he went to school in Belfast, and I live not too far from Belfast, so very familiar. That little corner store there on 73, they have great pizza. It's a nice little spot down there. Jeff says, hello, Ethan. How are you? Any more snow soon? Got a few snowflakes out there right now. In fact, we'll pull up radar here real quick, and this will be the last graphic we show. If I can find it. There we go. And we've got a few light rain, snow mix, light showers moving through this afternoon. This will continue until close to sunset. I think after that it's going to begin to dissipate. But do note the colors are changing back and forth because those temperatures are just right where we are looking at that mix of rain and snow. So you'll see some raindrops, you'll see some snowflakes, but it's not going to be anything that's going to really stick at this point. Temperatures are rising, so it's going to have a hard time doing much of anything. Just keeping things wet. But thanks, Jeff. We know when there's snow, we can always count on you to let us know. We appreciate it, Jeff. We really do. Daryl says chilly in Wilmington. I could imagine. It's a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures there, I believe, are still at 37 degrees this hour up at the Wilmington Air Park there, right off of Ohio 134 and 73. Kimberly says, hi, Ethan. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Kimberly. You as well. Garnett, good afternoon, Ethan. Some of the graphics remind me of a rainbow. I'm sure the one I showed of the heights did, because you have the warm air and the cold air. You got this big spectrum of colors from deep blue to purple all the way to orange and red. So makes sense. But thank you, Garnett, for commenting here with us. Okay, so we will need to get off of here because we got to, again, get ready for Now the Natty. I got to update the first alert forecast, and that'll all be provided to you everywhere you get Fox 19 information. And we'll see you at 3 o'clock with meteorologist Catherine Bodak, and of course at 5 o'clock with Chief Meteorologist Steve Forsmeyer, and I'll be live at Florence beginning at 5:30 right here on Fox 19 Now. Have a wonderful day.